This is what I call a culinary engineering experiment. We've got some sort of lasagna going on. The bottom layer underneath that you can't see is a mixture of cream cheese and peppers, onions, and mushrooms. And then in the middle, you can kind of see we've got cottage cheese and a little bit of ham. We also have a special Parmesan dressing. This top layer that you can see is guacamole, made fresh from avocados. And then on top of this layer, I'm just going to sprinkle some cheese. And then we'll heat it up a little bit, melt everything down, and give it a try. I came up with the idea, I just like avocados, so I was like, well, what can I put avocados in? And so yeah, I thought lasagna, I think it would fit nicely there. But I didn't want to put tomatoes. I like a tomato base, just like spaghetti sauce kind of thing, because I think it would overpower the avocados. They don't have a whole lot of flavor. So I put some more mild things in, you know, like the cottage cheese and cream cheese base layers. I think it'll give the avocado guacamole a little bit more of the dominant flavor. You can kind of see what's going on under there. Here's a pepper, and then this layer right here, this is with the ham and cottage cheese. And then there's the guacamole and cheese. So it's a hot day and I don't really want to put it in the oven and heat up the room. So we have a black car. I'll just put it in the black car. It gets really hot and I really don't need to bake it. I basically just want the cheese to melt. So I think that'll be good enough for this tray. So I did pre-cook the lasagna noodles because I'm not baking it, and a lot of them kind of fell apart. You can see here's a whole one, but probably maybe cooking them a little bit less, keeping a little bit of their stiffness would have helped, because there's a lot here that can't use for this, but it'll make great spaghetti or something later. You can see we're already using the heat to dry some pears here. So I'll just throw it in right next to it. I don't want to keep the door open too long. Let the heat escape. So about 10 minutes later, and you can see the cheese is definitely starting to melt. So it looks like the cheese did a pretty good job melting. Could leave it a little bit longer, but people are hungry, so I'm going to take it out. That looks really good. All right. That cut pretty well, and let's check out the layers. And I decided to call it the avocadosagna, and so let's give the avocadosagna a try. You can definitely taste the avocado, and that was my greatest concern, that you wouldn't be able to taste it. And I definitely would repeat this experiment.